Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh, and this is your stimulus check update for the next stimulus package for Thursday, February 18th. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday afternoon so far. In this video, I'll be discussing updates in regards to the current relief package and the third stimulus check. I'll also be discussing the $1,400 direct payments, unemployment, and then I'll be wrapping up this video by answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. But first, if you would remember quickly, liking this video, give me a big thumbs up. It really just helps with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing this video out to other viewers like you, and hopefully helping other people like you as well. Okay, so in an attempt to get Senator Joe Manchin on board with the provision that would increase the federal minimum wage up to $15 per hour, a group of protesters met with him on that issue. Even though the group had originally intended on protesting outside his office, they decided to move the event online instead. Because of these protests, Manchin agreed to meet with them with the condition that would include a diverse group of low-wage workers from West Virginia's Poor People's Campaign. After the meeting, it was evident that the stories of these workers didn't have much of an impact on Manchin, as he told each and every one of them that he was still opposed and that the highest he would support is $11 per hour. So even though they're still trying to figure out if the revision to increase the minimum wage up to $15 per hour is even eligible to be in the final bill due to the Byrd rule, it seems like they're still going to have a hard time convincing Joe Manchin to get on board with the plan. Without Manchin's approval, they'll either need to remove the revision to pass the bill or just continue to waste more time in passing the overall package. Of course, as we all know, there's another Democratic senator in Kyrsten Sinema who also opposes the measure, so they'll also need to get her on board with the plan as well. Now, speaking of the reconciliation package, they're currently facing an issue with it in the Budget Committee because at the moment, it's actually slightly more than their $1.9 trillion target. Even though that is causing a minor delay in getting the bill prepared for a vote next week, they should be able to get it resolved. During a news conference today, Nancy Pelosi reiterated that she hopes to have the bill passed in the House by the latter parts of next week. From there, it would be sent off to the Senate the following week. This bill, once again, is expected to include $1,400 direct payments for most Americans, including dependents over the age of 17, an extension of the unemployment benefits at $400 per week through the end of August, among other things. The deadline for all these measures to pass, according to Democratic leaders and Joe Biden, is still March 14th. In unemployment news, just last week, first-time jobless claims totaled 861,000, which is yet again higher than the Dow Jones estimate. This total is also a higher amount than the previous week, which goes to show things really aren't getting that much better. States with the largest increases include Illinois with 33,000 and California with over 20,000. On the flip side of things, Texas saw a drop of 12,000, while Rhode Island had a drop of 6,000 claims. Of course, most of this has to do with which states are currently open and how long they've been open for. States such as Nebraska and South Dakota that never really saw too many strict shutdowns have been doing the best with unemployment rates at 3%. These are pretty much pre-pandemic levels. At the bottom of the chart, we see California, Nevada, and Hawaii, three states with strict lockdown measures and who also rely a lot on tourism. So as the months go by, we can only hope to see an improvement in these unemployment rates. As the states begin to open back up and remove restrictions, we should see an overall improvement. And of course, with unemployment benefits set to expire in less than a month, Congress is definitely going to need to scramble to get this upcoming reconciliation package passed to extend these benefits on a longer term, more stable basis. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm going to move right along to answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. So without further ado, let me go ahead and jump into the first comment of this video, which is from Diane. Diane says, can the person who claimed the adult dependent in 2019 get the $1,800? Okay, thank you so much for your question. And no, people who claim a dependent over the age of 17 will not be eligible to receive any of the dependent's money. This is because the dependent over the age of 17, nor the person who claimed them, are eligible to receive the money. However, if the dependent who was claimed in 2020 for someone's 2019 tax returns, but they're not going to be claimed on this year's tax returns, then the dependent can claim an $1,800 credit on the tax returns that they filed this year. This $1,800, of course, is the amount that they missed out on from the first two rounds of payments. Then, once they file their tax returns this year as an independent, they should receive the next relief check of $1,400 without needing to take any further action. Alright, moving along to the next competencies video, which is from Eric. Eric says, 2 questions. 1. How much will children get in the next stimulus package? Secondly, how much will all these relief packages affect inflation? Okay, thank you so much for your question, Eric. And first off, children will be receiving $1,400 each in stimulus checks for this next relief package. This money, of course, will be combined with whatever their parents end up receiving. In addition to that, parents of these children will also receive an extra $250 per month if the kid is between the ages of 6 and 17, and $300 per month if the child is younger than 6. So in total, over the next year, each child could receive up to $5,000 between the next round of direct payments and the increased child tax credit. As far as inflation goes, we definitely could see some. Obviously, if you want to create a good formula for inflation, printing trillions of dollars would be a great way to start. However, some economists say that we shouldn't expect much inflation because of factors such as demand staying low, despite the recent influx of money going into the system. They also say that inflation could stay low because the link between money creation and consumer prices have weakened over the past years. Now, even if we don't see much of an inflation in consumer goods, it could cause inflation in other places such as the housing market or the stock market. With that, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, moving along to the next competencies view, which is from Unhill. Unhill says, hello Josh, quick question. So if they send out the child credit and monthly payments, does that mean next year when we file our taxes, will we still get our child tax credit added to them? Okay, thank you so much for your question, Unhill, and no, fortunately, but unfortunately, you will not. Now, this is a good thing because you'll receive these payments on a monthly basis in advance, and they're fully refundable. This means that you'll receive the full amount, whether that's $250 per month or $300 per month, and you won't have to wait until you receive your refund next year for the money. Of course, on the flip side of things, when you go to file your tax returns next year, you may receive less of a refund just because you've already been fronted the credit. However, all in all, I would say this is definitely going to be a good thing for most families, as receiving the payments upfront in full should help them a lot more with expenses throughout the year. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is completely free to do so, and it's a great support to me. Also, if you'd like to receive 4 free stocks from Webull, with 2 of them valued all the way up to $1,600 each, or 1 free stock from Robinhood, just for signing up and linking your bank account, please feel free to claim those free stocks by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, if you join Rakuten with my referral link in the description box below and spend at least $20, Rakuten will give you $20 cash back. This means that you can buy an item through Rakuten with one of their referral links, such as Nike, for $20, which would be right around $22 after tax, and Rakuten will give you $20 just for making that purchase. This is just an incredible deal that I would love for everyone to take advantage of. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.